7 silent ways a man shows deep love without saying a word. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes, the deepest emotions are spoken in silence, felt in gestures, and seen in actions. Today, I'm going to reveal how a man can show profound love for you, without uttering a single word. A love so strong it moves mountains, heals hearts, and leaves an imprint that words could never capture. A man who truly loves pays attention to the smallest details, the things most people would overlook. Yet these little gestures speak louder than any grand declaration. He notices how your eyes light up when you talk about something you're passionate about, or how your mood subtly changes when you're feeling down. He remembers the story you told months ago about a dream you had, a childhood memory, or even a fleeting thought you barely mentioned in passing. This is not mere courtesy or surface-level attention. It is the quiet, profound way he communicates that you matter to him more than anything else. When a man remembers these things, it reflects a deep level of presence and engagement. He doesn't need to announce his attentiveness with words because his actions, memory, and thoughtful gestures already reveal the depth of his care. He might surprise you by bringing your favorite snack after a long day, or sending a song that reminded him of a moment you shared together, showing that he was thinking of you even when you weren't around. He recalls your preferences, not as a checklist, but as a way of making your life smoother and brighter. This attention to detail reflects a love that is patient, observant, and profoundly human. It shows that he isn't just in the relationship for the excitement or convenience, but because he genuinely values who you are at your core. The beauty of this silent love is that it's not performative. There's no need for social media posts, public declarations, or dramatic gestures to prove it. He doesn't need applause to validate his affection. By remembering the small things, he communicates that your happiness is a priority for him, that your voice is heard and your presence is cherished. Even the quietest acts, like recalling a significant date without being reminded, or noticing when you need comfort without you asking, carry immense emotional weight. These moments create a sense of security, of being truly seen, and they plant the seeds for trust and intimacy that words alone could never achieve. In many ways, remembering the small things is a form of listening that goes beyond hearing. It's about absorbing details, holding on to them, and letting them shape how he interacts with you. This kind of attention is rare because it requires patience, mindfulness, and genuine care. A man who loves in this way is always watching, always remembering, and always ready to act on what he knows about you. He may never announce it, he may never make a show of it, but these thoughtful observations quietly communicate the kind of unwavering love that most people spend their entire lives searching for. A man who truly loves demonstrates protection in ways that go far beyond words. He doesn't feel the need to declare his intentions or broadcast his actions for recognition. Instead, his love manifests in subtle, consistent ways that show he is always watching out for your well-being. He notices when someone or something might harm you, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. His protective instincts are rooted in care, not control, and they are expressed through thoughtful actions rather than empty promises. This kind of love is not loud or showy, it's quiet, deliberate, and unwavering. It's the kind of love that creates a sense of safety, a feeling that no matter what happens in the world outside, there is someone in your corner who genuinely has your back. He steps in without drama, offering help before you even ask for it. He anticipates your needs, shields you from unnecessary stress, and cushions you from potential disappointment. This protection isn't about dominance or power, it's about empathy and foresight. He observes the world around you, understands your vulnerabilities, and takes action in ways that make your life easier and more secure. Even when you may not realize it, he is silently ensuring that you are comfortable, supported, and cared for. From carrying your bag when your hands are full to standing up for you when you feel unheard, these gestures are subtle yet powerful declarations of his love. This kind of protection is consistent and reliable, forming a foundation of trust in the relationship. You don't have to question whether he cares. His actions provide proof every single day. It's not about controlling your choices or restricting your freedom, rather, it's about being present, ready to act if needed, and offering reassurance through deeds. The way he positions himself in your life, calm, steady, and vigilant, is a silent but profound expression of devotion. It shows that he values your well-being above ego or recognition, that your happiness and security matter deeply to him, Moreover, his protective nature extends beyond the obvious. He notices the subtle shifts in your mood, the quiet moments when you feel overwhelmed, and the times when you need a shield from life's pressures. He doesn't just react, he anticipates. His silent love creates a space where you can be yourself without fear, where you know that someone is always looking out for you in ways words could never fully capture. It's this thoughtful, unspoken dedication that forms the essence of a man's deep, enduring love. A love that doesn't need to be declared to be felt. A love that is understood through actions, reliability, and the unwavering commitment to keeping you safe in every sense of the word. Time is the most valuable gift a person can give. And a man who truly loves you understands this better than anyone. He doesn't just say he cares, he shows it by carving out space in his busy life to be with you, to share moments, and to create memories that last. Life is hectic, filled with responsibilities, distractions, and obligations, yet he makes a conscious effort to prioritize you. He understands that love isn't measured by words or promises, but by the hours he chooses to dedicate to your happiness, presence, and companionship. The moments he spends with you are deliberate, intentional, and deeply meaningful because they reflect a love that is active rather than passive. When he sets aside time for you, it's not out of obligation or habit, it's because he genuinely values your presence. He shows up for the little things, a morning coffee together, a walk in the park, or even just sitting in comfortable silence with you. He doesn't need to fill every moment with conversation or dramatics. His presence alone communicates that you are important, that your time matters, and that being with you is a priority in his life. Even when life pulls him in 100 directions, he finds ways to weave you into his schedule, proving that love is not about convenience, it's about commitment. This dedication to time also reflects respect. He respects your schedule, your needs, and your personal space, while balancing his own life in a way that allows him to be fully present with you. There is no distraction, no half-hearted attention, and no perfunctory gestures. He knows that true love is experienced in shared moments, and those moments are sacred. They are opportunities to listen, understand, connect, and grow together, and he never takes them lightly. Every plan he makes, every effort to be there for you, is a quiet affirmation that you are worth his energy, attention, and care. Even beyond physical presence, he invests emotionally in the time he spends with you. He listens, engages, and participates fully in your experiences. He remembers what matters to you, recalls conversations you had days or weeks ago, and uses those details to make your interactions richer and more meaningful. The love he expresses through his time is subtle, yet undeniable. It's a love that doesn't need to be announced because it is felt deeply in the rhythm of shared life. By choosing to be present consistently, he creates a sense of reliability, stability, and emotional safety, showing that his affection isn't fleeting or superficial, but enduring and committed. Time in his hands becomes a language of love, a language without words, where every minute, every gesture, and every shared moment quietly communicates the depth of his devotion. A man who loves deeply demonstrates it most clearly through his ability to listen, not just to hear words, but to truly understand the emotions, thoughts, and subtleties behind them. This kind of listening is rare in a world where attention is constantly divided and where people often listen only to respond rather than to comprehend. He pays attention to the tone of your voice, the pauses in your sentences, and the unspoken feelings that lie beneath your words. Every sigh, every hesitation, every spark of excitement registers with him. He remembers what you say, how you say it, and even the context in which you said it. In this way, his listening becomes a silent declaration of love, showing that you are seen, valued, and deeply understood. He doesn't rush to fix your problems or offer advice unless you want it. Instead, he creates a safe space for you to express yourself without fear of judgment or interruption. His presence while listening communicates more than words ever could. It says, "I am here. You matter. Your feelings matter." There is an unmatched intimacy in being truly heard, and a man who listens in this way understands that silence is sometimes more powerful than any declaration of love. By absorbing your thoughts and emotions, he builds a profound connection that transcends superficial conversation and enters the realm of deep emotional resonance. This kind of attentive love extends beyond just your spoken words. He notices patterns in your behavior, the moments when you feel joyful, frustrated, or anxious. He interprets your subtle gestures, your body language, and even the tone of your messages when you're apart. Each observation is a thread in the intricate tapestry of understanding that he weaves quietly yet deliberately. His memory of these details informs his actions, whether it's offering comfort when he senses you need it most, surprising you with something meaningful, or simply being there when circumstances make it difficult for others to step in. His listening also demonstrates respect. He respects your opinions, your experiences, and your individuality. He values what you have to say and treats your voice as a guiding force in the relationship, showing that love is not about control, ego, or dominance, but about empathy, partnership, and connection. Through this attentive, silent listening, he communicates patience, care, and a commitment to truly knowing you, not just the version of yourself you present to the world, but the private, authentic self that few get to see. By choosing to listen deeply, he transforms ordinary conversations into moments of intimacy, understanding, and trust. His silence while listening is louder than any grand proclamation. It is the proof of love that is present, patient, and profound, resonating in a way that words alone could never achieve. A man who truly loves you demonstrates it through his unwavering support for your growth and aspirations. He doesn't just admire you from a distance or offer empty compliments. He actively invests in your dreams, celebrates your successes, and gently encourages you when obstacles arise. His love is not possessive or limiting. It thrives on seeing you become the best version of yourself. He understands that your goals, passions, and ambitions are extensions of who you are, and he treats them with the same care and dedication he shows toward the relationship. Self. This silent support is one of the clearest expressions of deep love because it requires patience, attentiveness, and a willingness to put your needs and ambitions on equal footing with his own. He notices the moments when you doubt yourself and steps in subtly, offering reassurance without ever making you feel inadequate or dependent. He celebrates even the smallest victories with genuine enthusiasm, as if each milestone were his own. He provides encouragement, not through grand gestures, but through quiet acts, sending you a message to remind you of your strength, lending a hand when challenges seem overwhelming, or simply being present to witness your achievements. These acts are often invisible to the outside world, yet they carry profound emotional weight because they show that your growth matters deeply to him. A man who loves in this way also recognizes that true support is about balance. He doesn't overshadow your ambitions or impose his own expectations on your path. Instead, he aligns his energy to amplify your potential, helping you overcome obstacles without taking control. He understands that love is not about creating dependence, but about fostering independence, confidence, and resilience. In doing so, he shows that his commitment is not conditional on convenience or comfort, but rooted in genuine care for your happiness, fulfillment, and evolution as a person. This silent, steadfast support also builds a foundation of trust. You know that you can rely on him not just in moments of crisis, but throughout the journey of your life. He becomes a partner in the truest sense, not a passive bystander nor a critic, but an unwavering source of encouragement, motivation, and reassurance. His love manifests in ways that are intentional, thoughtful, and consistent, demonstrating that he values your individuality, your passions, and your personal journey. By supporting your growth without seeking recognition, a man communicates a love that is mature, selfless, and profound. It is a love that sees beyond temporary desires and focuses on building a life together where both partners thrive. In every quiet action, every word of encouragement, and every gesture of belief in your potential, he silently tells you, "I love you, not just for who you are today, but for everything you are becoming and everything you have yet to achieve." A man who truly loves you demonstrates it through consistency, a steady, unwavering presence that doesn't rely on grand gestures or dramatic displays. In a world where emotions often fluctuate and attention is easily diverted, his love stands firm, reliable, and reassuring. He doesn't make empty promises or exaggerate his feelings in moments of excitement. Instead, he shows up day after day, quietly proving that his devotion is real. This consistency is a powerful, silent declaration because it reflects a love that is mature, intentional, and deeply rooted. You don't have to question where you stand with him because his actions and presence provide a sense of security and stability that words alone could never offer. Consistency in love is seen in the small, seemingly ordinary acts that recur without fanfare. It's in the way he checks in with you, even when life gets busy, the way he follows through on his commitments, no matter how minor, the way he makes time for you without complaint. These actions may appear routine to the outside observer, but they carry immense weight because they communicate reliability and thoughtfulness. By being consistent, he reassures you that he is dependable, that his feelings are genuine, and that you can trust him in both the big moments and the small everyday experiences. A man who loves consistently also communicates respect and patience. He understands that relationships are built over time through shared experiences, mutual understanding, and steady effort. He doesn't succumb to fleeting impulses or temporary frustrations. He remains present even during challenges, demonstrating that his love is not conditional on circumstances or moods. This kind of steadfastness creates a safe space where you can be your authentic self without fear of judgment or abandonment. His reliability becomes a quiet anchor, giving you the freedom to grow, express yourself, and feel secure in the knowledge that someone is always by your side. Moreover, consistency reflects emotional intelligence. He recognizes that dramatic declarations and sporadic attention may feel exciting in the moment, but they do not build trust or lasting intimacy. True love is about showing up repeatedly, being present through the highs and lows, and offering support even when it's inconvenient. This type of love is enduring because it is grounded in a deliberate commitment rather than fleeting emotion. His silent, steady devotion tells you more than words ever could, that he is committed not only to you, but to the relationship itself, willing to nurture it patiently, thoughtfully, and without the need for recognition or praise. By being consistent, he embodies a love that is quiet but powerful, dependable yet profound, and steadfast in a way that reassures, comforts, and inspires. In every repeated action, every reliable presence, and every quiet gesture of devotion, he silently communicates the deepest truth of all, that real love is felt, lived, and trusted, far beyond the need for words. Love is not always loud. The deepest, most meaningful connections are often expressed in silence, through actions, presence, and attention to detail. A man who truly loves you demonstrates it in ways that words can never capture. By remembering the small things, protecting you without boasting, making time for you, listening deeply, supporting your growth, and showing consistency every single day. Each of these actions, subtle as they may seem, is a testament to a love that is patient, unwavering, and profound. When you pay attention to these quiet gestures, you realize that love isn't just something spoken. It is something lived, shared, and felt deeply in the heart. Every small action, every thoughtful gesture, and every quiet moment of care creates a tapestry of devotion that cannot be replicated by mere words. When a man remembers the details about your life, celebrates your achievements, or anticipates your needs, he is silently telling you that you matter more than anything else. These acts of love may go unnoticed by the world, but they are immensely powerful in building trust, intimacy, and a sense of being truly understood. They show that he is present not just for the exciting moments, but for the everyday realities of life, and that his affection is enduring and unconditional. The silent ways a man expresses love also reveal his maturity and emotional depth. He does not rely on drama, empty promises, or performative gestures to prove his devotion. Instead, he communicates through reliability, attentiveness, and thoughtfulness. Whether it's protecting you without seeking recognition, supporting your growth without taking control, or simply showing up consistently, his actions form the foundation of a love that is authentic, safe, and empowering. This type of love allows you to thrive as an individual while creating a bond that is strong, resilient, and enduring. Ultimately, the love that is felt more than spoken is the most powerful of all. It is in the quiet gestures, the thoughtful moments, and the steady presence that you truly experience a man's heart. When you learn to recognize and appreciate these silent expressions, you gain a deeper understanding of intimacy, commitment, and emotional connection. Real love doesn't always need words. It shows itself in the consistency, care, and thoughtfulness that make a relationship not just surviving, but thriving. And when you see a man loved this way, you realize that his devotion is not fleeting. It is a lifelong promise spoken through actions rather than speech. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and engage with our content. Your presence, support, and feedback mean the world, and we hope you found this message about silent love insightful, inspiring, and empowering. If this video resonated with you, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores love, relationships, and personal growth. Until next time, stay mindful, stay loving, and remember that the most powerful gestures are often unspoken. Goodbye, and take care.